Am I in front of the plant?
Let's move the plant. But I love it. Let's just put it onto my side. So, it's no further ado. You got an amazing project you want to share with me?
Yeah, absolutely we do here. So we've got a beautiful brand new development here called the Telia in West End. What we're building here is 36 luxury residential apartments here.
36. Would that be fusion with 1, 2, 3 better, or you only focus on any particular type?
Good question. So this building's a little bit different. So the developers here have made a conscious decision to provide larger owner-occupied driven properties.
Cool. And why this location? I know West End is amazing. Everyone's looking for West End, but what do you think?
So for us and the developers here, obviously proximity to CBD. So we're about 1.2 kilometres walk into Brisbane CBD, proximity to South Bank as well. So again, from this site here, we're about 880 metres from South Bank, and of course lifestyle and then Brisbane State High School catchment area.
36 apartments and majority is focusing on 3 better.
Correct. So again, building's a little bit different here. So the idea behind the design was to create a multitude of double-storey residential properties. We wanted to give buyers different option in terms of plan design as well. So I'm talking about things like providing, of course, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2 living areas, things like separate study areas, and then of course as a minimum 2 car parks with an option for up to 3 car parks, depending on the floor plan layout that you choose. As you can see, it's a 6-storey building. Probably the point of interest here is that we're creating double-storey residential properties. So you can see, for example, this level here, level 1 and level 2, represents one single property. Levels 3 and level 4 represents another single property, and then levels 5 and level 6 represents another single property there as well.
I put it in Chinese, 这叫做我们在台湾或者在亚洲叫做楼中楼。Yeah.
The benefit that you get when you look at buying a residential property like this is double the frontage. So double the light, double the exposure.
In Chinese, 如果你喜欢有阳光进来的话，这一种楼中楼的设计是特别好的。That's a fancy feel. What are you playing? Sorry, that's...
Correct. So this is a beautiful 3D rendered model of our built building here, again called the Telia. So I'm able to actually show you all the different angles from the building so that you as a buyer can get a really good understanding of what it is that you're purchasing from us here. So we're able to show each and every resident exactly what their view line is going to be like from multiple different levels and positions in the building. So for example, this is the view off the northern side of our building here.
Yep.
We're fortunate with the aspect and the properties that have already been built in our forefront here. So you can see this is the Greek church, which is a heritage protected building.
Yep.
Greek club sits just here next to it there.
Yep.
But all of these properties here, you can see by the pitch of their roof, are all heritage protected houses.
Which we
cannot build on. The other benefit is that you can see this area here with all of the trees. This is a park. So this is Musgrave Park.
I just walked past from here to here.
It probably took you about 2 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah, well, total 8 minutes because I'm carrying the camera
okay.
and talking to my friend.
If you can see through this way, this is the South Bank Wheel, and then of course this is Queen's Wharf in our forefront getting constructed just in this zone here.
大家都知道你们很担心的，我想要知道 where is Brisbane State High?
Brisbane State High, you can't see it from here, but it is...
You can see the Brisbane State High swimming pool is
just there.
Okay, so you just walk the street down here and turn right, that's it?
Correct. It's just down this zone here.
Here we go,
so you're about 250 metres walking distance from Brisbane State High.
Perfect.
And then this here, if I zoom around to the left-hand side, a lot of us will of course know the Emporium precinct in South Bank. So that's the Emporium just here.
If I'm correct, that's part of Brisbane State High as well, this part.
This part here, correct, yeah.
Cool.
Very good. If we have a look at, say, the other side of our building on Besant Street, we still have beautiful views. Now, this is the West Village area, or the West Village.
You can buy a donut from here, or what, the gelato.
Gelato. So you can get your hair cut, you can go to the pharmacy, the Coles, there's shopping, retail.
Without the noise.
Without the noise, that's right.
Without the noise. Is that a penthouse or is that?
So we've got 10 different penthouses here up on the rooftop, all of them with private pools.
And the price point?
Price point will range. So the price point for your rooftop properties with a private residential pools start at $2,195,000, topping out at $3,150,000. They all come with 3 car parks as well. So we're standing in the Atelier sales display, which has been built here on site on our development site. What we're showcasing here is the quality of finish for the apartments here at Atelier. So you can see there's a beautiful big central island bench top, which is all made of a natural stone. If you can see down here, the design detail continues underneath the stone bench, and it's all finished with a beautiful fluted marble here. Another one of my favorite features of the development is this little bar area.
That looks sick.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So it's like what you'd expect out of an architectural, $3, $4, $5 million house. All of the properties in Atelier benefit from this custom little bar area.
I think there's a wine fridge down there, right?
There is a wine fridge. Can you see that through there?
Yeah, beautiful.
We also have the ability to close it off with the hidden cabinetry.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's all custom cabinetry. Separate to that, again, like you'd expect from a house, you've got beautiful big double fridge freezers.
Nice. So that's come with a package with
everything comes standard.
Which brands are Fisher & Paykel or?
Fisher & Paykel, correct.
Beautiful.
If you can see again, all of the properties come with a big double undermount sink.
Yep.
Okay. We provide a 900 cooktop.
So I can see this time is industrial with the gas.
Induction and gas, correct. So it gives the owners the option to cook however they please.
That's right. We don't, every time is asking, you want to choose industrial electric or you want to choose gas. See, this developer is amazing. I give you both options.
I think of both, exactly.
Yeah.
The other thing I think is really important to understand is all of the natural stone, not just on the cooking areas, not just on your working areas here, but also on the splashback, that runs all the way from top of the bench to the top of the ceiling.
Cool.
Another thing I think is important to understand is to see the double ovens here. So we provide a normal oven here,
yep,
as well as a microwave steam oven on top. This is all Fisher & Paykel.
Fisher & Paykel now.
Correct.
They're a very good company now. Beautiful.
I'll talk to you a little bit about the inclusions of all the cabinetry here in your living areas.
Nice.
So typically, some of the properties here have up to 11 metres of cabinetry span that runs all the way from the kitchen and integrates through the living dining area out onto what would be your balcony.
Nice.
So this developer's gone one step further by actually providing more storage underneath here.
Thank you very much.
Which everybody needs.
Amen for that. Especially you can put a very slim TV on top.
Correct, so you can warm out your TV through here. And then of course, even this is a natural stone here to match the kitchen bench.
Nice. Now, question.
Yes.
As you can see, this display as a living area is very, very spacious. So are we safe to say this size of living area and the dining area is similar as a $1.6 million entry level?
Very similar, correct. So some of them will actually be slightly bigger, and then some of them have also been designed a little bit differently as well.
Cool. But this is very decent space.
And again, I think I spoke to you before, Tuba, about the design intent for the building is to be of house-like proportions. So it gives people, the same living flexibility that they may be in at present by having a large space and a large house, but obviously with the benefit of a beautiful new property here in a good location, but not compromising on the space.
Good.